What's up, y'all? Welcome. Look, I had dropped a video recently, and it was called "The Most Hated Man on the Face of the Earth," and I was talking about the black man. Unless you want to be institutionalized or be loyal to the streets, there are things you're going to have to learn to deal with as a black man in this world to not only just get ahead, but to be you and to be safe and to be profitable, okay? And I said that was part one or part two of a series, but I don't think I'm going to put part one or part two. I think I just upload this video right behind it. This video is called Black Lives Matter is Monkey Business. It is. And I got to state the obvious because we live in a generation of people who always want to say the most obvious thing. I'm not saying Black Lives Matter is monkey business because of white cops killing black people. We know that white cops or whoever else, it could be black cops too, but white cops are killing black folks. I'm not justifying that. I'm not saying that's the reason why Black Lives Matter is monkey business, because those are evil acts committed by evil men. I'm saying Black Lives Matter is monkey business based on how black folks treat themselves and the black culture is. Now, nobody kills black folks more than black folks. I'm not trying to say that cops killing black folks is acceptable. I'm saying that cops killing black folks is unacceptable, so is black folks killing black folks. You know, it's a part of the culture too. Even I listen to rap. You know what I'm saying? I listen to rap, especially from early 2000s rap. You know, and I like the beats, I like the lyrics and everything else, but I was in a different mentality when I was younger listening to that stuff. Now that I'm older, it's just crazy how you hear how often they gonna shoot or kill somebody. I got the 40 caliber. I'm about to let it loose on you. Man, cats be trying to rap about that, and then that's not the problem. That actually does happen in real life. You can't just say, "Oh man, that's just lyrics." Man, them cats be lying in their raps. It don't matter if they lying in their raps. It happens in real life. Black folks gotta stop killing each other, man. You can't survive if you dead. Anywho's, man. So here's the reasons why I think black folks killing each other so much. It's because black folks' history is questionable. Their culture is questionable because it's been stolen and it's been shrouded in mystery. Now, there's four possible histories of black folks that I know. The first is the most obvious. It's the transatlantic slave trade, that we came over from Africa on ships and then we were made slaves. The second one is that black folks are the real Hebrews, black Hebrews, all right, are the real Israelites, sons and daughters of Zion. We know that. All right, the third one is that black folks are really Native Americans. The fourth one is black folks are Australian Aborigines, okay? See, the problem with not having a real history to fall back on, it leaves you with the identity crisis. The black race is in a suspended state of identity crisis. Lost people. Okay? Now, we don't have anything to fall back on to say, look, my people and from what I came from were like this, so I know that I can't go acting like that. You don't have any standard to separate one thing from another based on history, because black folks' history has been stolen from them and it's questionable. See, the standards separate one thing from another. Now, not having a history and not knowing who you are as a people, that creates a certain kind of frustration and aggression, which black folks let off on each other naturally. So, with that being said, another reason why black folks be killing each other so much is out of jealousy. For real, black folks just be way too jealous of each other, just jealous as a mug. Folks be jealous of your skin color. You light skin, folks be jealous. They be jealous that you good at sports. They be jealous that you smart and that you speak well. They be jealous that you dress good. You don't even have to be fresh to death. You don't have to have the new nothing. All you have to do is look good in the clothes that you got. Folks will be jealous. They be jealous that you get respect from other respectable people. They be jealous that you cool with people. They be jealous that you got a girlfriend who's not a hoe and is actually loyal to you and likes you. Black folks be too jealous of each other. And it's not the kind of jealousy where somebody looks from a distance and like, man, blah, blah, blah. You know how cats be wolfing, blah, 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 blah. This is the kind of jealousy where folks are sitting like, man, I can't stand that dude. Wait till I get a chance to whoop him. I'm beating the brakes off him. Like cats be plotting, like really plotting out of jealousy. And another reason black folks kill each other so much because of frustrations. A lot of highly populated black areas are also low income areas. And I'm telling you, I'm about to drop a video about the stress that comes with being broke. Being broke comes with a certain kind of stress. A lot of black folks don't have, I ain't gonna say a lot of black folks, but in those areas where it's high stress, there's not a lot of money to go around. You know what I'm saying? So you have to worry about, oh snap, I gotta pay this bill, I gotta pay that bill, I gotta pay that bill. Then that stuff is constantly on your brain. It's hard for you to sit back and chill. Straight up, it's hard for you to sit back and chill. So a lot of black folks be frustrated and they be angry about how life is because the lack of things that they have. So if they do snap, or when they do snap, they're gonna take it out on the next person, right? And guess what the skin color of the next person is? Black. Black folks. Man. And then when you black and you grow up around black folks, you're not allowed to be a punk. You're not allowed to let nothing slide. You got to fight everybody over whatever little bit of disrespect. Otherwise, you a punk. And you being a punk means that nobody's going to mess with you in the hood. And you being important in the hood, you being hood famous, you having respect in the hood is more important than you staying alive or being able to wake up the next morning without a black eye or a bloody nose or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? When you a black person growing up around black folks, you either get into or about to get into fights all the time over nothing. And you just not allowed to be cool. When you're a black person growing up around black folks, you're just not allowed to be cool. Because if you cool, some folks would be cool with you, be like, yeah, man, that's a solid dude over there. That's a solid dude right there. No, he good, man. Don't mess with him. But then other folks who see that you cool and that you don't want to fight all the time, they try to fight you. They try to punk you. They think that every time they see you, they could pull a move on you. And the problem with that is that most folks pick fights with people that they think they can already whoop. So in a lot of people's mind, they already the champion. So if they get in a fight with somebody that they thought they was going to put them things on and lose the fight, they get salty, they're going to try to fight you again. Or they're going to come back with some homeboys and try to jump you. And then if that other person got some homeboys and it's a gang fight. Or nowadays, they don't even do none of that. They just shoot you. For real. They be like, I don't even, man, look, you can hear it. Folks be like, I don't even fight. What I'm going to fight for? And then somebody starts something, I'm popping them. Like, folks be proud to shoot. Folks be proud to kill and murder, and that's a problem, man. So those are the reasons why black folks be killing themselves so much. And black folks kill black folks more than white folks, more than anybody else. So if y'all gonna address something and say Black Lives Matter, we're gonna have to say Black Lives Matter to black folks and stop killing each other. There's this thing that's going around, it's not new, but it says guns down, but hands up. You know why? Because folks, guns don't really leave much options after that. Folks be getting killed, or they be in critical condition, or the worst part, somebody gets shot that had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Those are called innocents. You know what I'm saying? Stray bullets be hitting folks that don't even have their name on the bullets. For real. So they be like, it's better for y'all to fight and handle your business. That way y'all can live. Because black folks are committing like a suicidal genocide. Black folks is taking themselves off the map. We taking ourselves off the map with murder. We killing each other way too much. But then when a white boy does it, then it's a different story. Nah. Black folks dying ain't no good all around. We got to keep it real. Black Lives Matter. We're going to have to make it matter to us. Okay? So I'm done with the death. That's my part about death. Let's move on to disadvantage. A lot of black children are born at a disadvantage because black folks don't really pursue educational opportunities the way that they should. They don't teach their children such. You know what I'm saying? It's not uncommon for folks not to be finishing high school in the black community. It's not that common for folks not to finish community college or university. So a lot of black children come out the womb, they're not really expecting to be shown by another black person, like, yeah, you finished that high school, you get that diploma. And after you get that diploma, you go to community college, or you go straight to university, or you open yourself a business, or something like that. Now, with that being said, um, 70% of black children are born out of wedlock. It's either 70% or something. The number is crazy. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It really is. Now, so if anybody doesn't know what being born out of wedlock means, it means that a child is born to two people who aren't married or not living in the same household, and then, especially nowadays, today, have no intentions of doing such. So these children are being born without the complete experience of the masculine worldview and the feminine worldview. And then I think it's another crazy number how many black children are being raised by single mothers. So they actually are given the feminine worldview and no masculine worldview. You know why? Because black folks don't be choosing partners right. You know what I'm saying? For real. Black dudes be trying to get with chicks, they impregnate chicks that's already been impregnated by one, two different dudes, so you know that can't be a woman. She's already a part of another man's legacy by bearing his child. All right? And then black women be choosing dudes who be in the streets and have no loyalty to any woman at all, including her, even though she's pregnant with a child. You know? So, trying to remember what I'm talking about. Hold up. So a lot of black children aren't able to learn from their father and from their mother the way they need to. So they just get a feminine worldview and they handle their females like a woman. A lot of them cats that's in the hood who be claiming that they hard and that they'll kill somebody in an instant, they do the time, they do all this. They just be emotional. They just can't handle their emotions. So they snap at every little sign of disrespect. So they'll fight you over anything. They'll shoot you over this. They'll shoot you over that because they can't handle their emotions like a man growing up under a woman. They're feminized. But it just so happens that they are willing to beat you up or they're willing to shoot you. Ain't no good. There was a standstill in the civil rights movement when MLK and other historical respectable black folks was doing a nonviolent movement. They had came up with a solution because it was a standstill, right? They had came up with a solution. I don't know what it was. I don't know how it was a solution, but they said we got to fill the jails. We had to start going to jail because they was trying to break free of the white man's control. They were trying to show the white man that no matter what y'all do to us, we gonna still be here. So then the last thing was a lot of folks were scared to go to jail. So they said we have to fill the jails. And it wasn't the adults that volunteered, it was the kids. The kids had went to jail. And after the adults had saw that the kids was willing to go to jail for the movement, they said, you know what? We're the adults, let us go to jail. So they filled the jails to try to show the white people that they couldn't control them. And the black man has never stopped going to jail since. Okay? Never stopped. The incarceration rate of the black man is unrespectable. Okay? So that's the reason why fathers ain't around. They be in jail too much. In and out. Institutionalized. They get used to the way jail treats you. So that's exactly what be going on. And then another thing is, I said it wrong in my other video. 50% of black women are obese. 80% are overweight. I had said it wrong. So black folks don't grow up being shown a nutritious diet. The diet that a lot of black folks eat, which I like too, fried chicken, potatoes, corn, green beans, whatever else. Those were the scraps that were given to slaves way back when from the white slave owners. And you should know, they wasn't giving you the fat chicken. They wasn't giving you the fresh corn. They wasn't giving you the fresh potatoes. They was giving you the rejects and the leftovers. They was feeding you what you needed so you could get up in that morning and work in fields again. Every other people in America have their culture. They have their food. Black folks be eating the throwaways of the white man's diet. And it's making us fat and unhealthy. Diabetes, high blood pressure, all sorts of cardiovascular issues. Black folks be tapping out way too soon. Stress and a bad diet will take years off of your life and put you in the grave. I think that's enough, man. I think that's enough. I think that's enough right there. I think I said enough right there, right? Let me think. Is there anything else that I want to say of real importance? But shoot, whatever I don't include in this video or whatever I don't remember, y'all probably know already anyway. I'm just repeating what's obvious because I'm telling you, Black Lives Matter is monkey business because black folks kill each other too much. They have children that come out the womb disadvantaged because we don't set proper paths for these black children to come up and become more than what we are right now. I think the black race is under a curse, if you ask me. That's another video because I could talk about the Willie Lynch letter. Because how did somebody else, actually that's not another video. How will somebody know how to break somebody on a mental and physical and spiritual level for 400 years? Something ain't right about that. I think there was some demonic activity happening to put the black folks under a curse. But hey, man, for real. Hey, only way to break a curse is to get with the Lord. And folks don't want to hear that Jesus talking. The black church is a wreck anyway. So let's offer our solutions. The first solution is, like I already said, and like other people say, stop killing each other. If y'all going to do violence, I recommend you don't do violence because a lot of times it just be ego and pride. Folks be getting killed over their ego and pride. Black folks be killing other black folks over ego and pride. Black folks be getting killed by other black folks over ego and pride. So I recommend there be no violence because folks just don't be surviving the kind of violence that black folks do. Okay? But we have to stop killing each other. How you expect to survive and change anything if we so low in numbers? Come on now. Come on. There's no mathematics to this. If it's not enough of us, it's not going to be enough of anything. Stop killing each other. For real. Second thing is we have to start taking care of our health out here. We got to show our kids how to eat when they're young. Train a child in the way they should go when they're young, and when they're older, they won't depart from it. You teach a child something when they're young, they may not always keep it, but they remember it. We got to teach our kids health, okay? Well, I don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? But for real, though, you got to teach them health, though, so you can live. Because if you have health, then you have time. If you have time, you can do anything. Black folks kill each other too much. They die of way too many health-related issues to have time, so they can't do much. You know what I'm saying? So if Black Lives Matter, black folks have to treat each other better, okay? I'm not saying that them cops killing black people get a pass. I'm just saying black folks are some hypocrites. We gotta treat ourselves better, man, for real. Because if Black Lives Matter, we have to treat ourselves better, for real. Where's the love? And black folks is always talk about how they keep it real. Y'all not keeping it real on this one. Y'all really not. Y'all not keeping it real on this one, man. Y'all not keeping it real on this one. Shoot. I think I really said all I had to say about this, man. I don't want this video to be too long. I say that every single video, man. I need to stop woofing. So with that being said, man, we have to address ourselves and our issues because ain't nobody gonna help us with this. This is the kind of the black folks in the black community has been a wreck for so long. It's like there never was a community. Nobody's gonna help us with this. This is something that has to be done from the inside. For real. Straight up. Now with that being said, outro.